Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 14th episode of the third season of Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan. Last episode, we did a really good job of getting us back into the story, I think. We had some calm bits in the beginning, kind of showing where they are right now, thinking a little bit about what's happened on the way here. And then we actually got into the plan, which was to go to Shinganshina and seal up the two entranceways, the outer one and the inner one, and then clear out all the Titans inside. Pretty straightforward plan. However, things kind of went wrong because there were no Titans there, oddly enough, and pretty much no resistance at all to Eren sealing up one of the gates. Things became more of a problem once we went back over to the other one, and Armin putting his head to work, he figured out maybe what they were doing, where they were hiding, which was the wall, because they don't know that we know that Titans are in the walls, so that's what they did. And then after knocking around a while, somebody found Reiner, so he was lucky. Actually, he was not lucky. He was very unlucky because Reiner just stabbed him. So that's unfortunate. We still don't know exactly where Bertholdt is. All we've seen so far is he was looking through some holes as if he was a cat in a box on his way to the veterinarian. And after looking at that part again, I saw something behind Bertholdt, like almost as if it was a, omnidimensional maneuver gear. It looked like it could be, but I don't know, it doesn't really look like that's what it is. It's hard to tell. He was in a dark area. I still assume he's in the box on the back of that Titan. Although otherwise, I don't know what that Titan is carrying. Food supplies? I mean, if you're camping, why not just have one of the dumb Titans carry your food? That's definitely a possibility, but I'm leaning towards Bertholdt being in the box. I don't know what they're going to do with him, really, but I guess that'll be something to find out. Yeah, right now, the situation we're in is basically we're trapped in Shinganshina, because with Reiner in there, and then the Beast Titan outside of there, in between us and our home, just chucking rocks at us with a bunch of dumb Titans that he either summoned out of thin air, or just had a bunch of humans with him that he just kind of triggered them to be Titanified. Still a lot of questions on a lot of what happened there, that I'm sure we'll get answers to eventually. But it'd be kind of scary thought if he actually just carried a bunch of humans, in his box and then unloaded them for this and then Titanified them for the fight. That'd be pretty dark thing to think about. But anyway, let's just get into the episode and see how our guys managed to survive this horrible situation. And keep in mind, this was not the enemy's main plan. That was interrupted because they spotted Reiner. Imagine if they actually did their plan properly, how screwed our guys would be. That's a scary thing to think about. Anyway, this time for real. 3, 2, 1, play. Right into our opening. They definitely make it seem like pretty much the entire season is going to focus on this Shinganshina. But yeah, probably should not pay too much attention to the visuals. I'll just kind of look at the webcam. Or something about the webcam. It's a very nice song, though. I don't think will ever beat the original opening of the show, but most of the openings are solid. A very good song. Yeah, and I wouldn't forget that part of the opening when they finally show the basement, so if we really do get in there, I'm gonna probably lose my mind. Thunder Spears. Is that supposed to be like the lightning that strikes people to turn them into Titans? No, I know I saw the title last time, but it just clicked in my head what that could mean now. Which, yeah, that could be a special technique that he has. Thunder Spear to turn random people into Titans. That'd be pretty scary. Really, if we could just do that to us. But anyway, let's get into it. But Reiner should be a little bit injured. He did get stabbed in the neck and fall to the ground. I know he had Titan powers to protect him, but still, that had to hurt. Oof. That is a smart move. Avoid clashing with him. Yeah, wouldn't have to tell me twice. But yeah, taking a page out of Annie's book, it looks like with the hard finger climbing. Yeah, this is such a bad situation. Got a better look at the box. Okay, I don't see any holes in it yet. Possibly. Oh? Intelligent Titan. Are you saying he's a Titan shifter? That'd be something. Ooh. what, what what is that standing posture? Oh god. And yeah, that guy. Some of them are just standing there, so they could be intelligent. Leave the horses alone, they literally did nothing wrong. Yeah, they're pretty rude like that. Yeah, without horses, we're kind of boned. The the armor titan looks kind of funny in this artwork. Without horses, we are dead, pretty much. Yeah, like in the Old West, if you steal someone's horse, it's kind of like that. Well, some titans very underfed. I mean, yeah, we already kind of knew that though. Okay, he's getting closer. Might want to move or something. Well, I am, I guess. I'd be shocked if he was not in that box. Please protect the horses. Maybe we put them in the basement. They'll be safe there. Maybe. Wow. I may have misread Dirk Squad as something else. Yes, giving orders, this is a good sign. Apparently, Thunder Spears are not what I thought they were. You know, fair enough. Indeed. Let's go, team. We got this. Yes? Oh? An important task for him. Okay, the Beast Titan. Wow, Levi versus the Beast Titan. That'd be something to watch. Levi's good, but I mean, that thing is one of the most powerful Titans we've ever seen, so I don't know. I'm not sure how that would go. Levi would have to get pretty lucky. No pressure, though. You got this, Armin. You're smart, Cookie. A little bit crazy, but smart. Push. Back down. That'd be hilarious, but no. It's so funny to watch the silly, dumb Titans be silly. I remember back in the day when they were all like that, but no. You seem to have a lot of confidence in your... Oh, the sword was still in there. Okay. So that's the Titan power that Levi was referring to. Because you were there for that, but they discovered Titans were in there, and Armin suggested it because of that, so... Well, we'll see. The plan did not go exactly according to itself, so... Well, that confirms their horses slaughtering agenda. Is that Aaron? Yes. Yes, it is. He has arrived. To beat you up? But yeah. Okay. There he goes. See you later, Ryder. He's got better things to do, clearly. Almost like he's trying to bait you out. That's funny. Master's hardening. Yeah, I mean, if he can use a coordinate ability in this situation, that might help a little bit. Maybe. You keep asking me these questions, dude. How smart do you think I am? Yes. So I was right, he is being bait. It didn't really come across that way, so. What will you do, Reiner? I climbed all the way up here, now you make me come back down. You're so rude. Those poor walls. He totally did. What could go wrong with that? We must protect the horses at all costs. Well, he didn't, so. uh, yeah. You never want to be trapped in a pincer move. I bet he will. Bet you're right. Okay. We've got our plan. Alright, I kind of forgot about that. That's a problem. The Berthold's probably in the box. He's probably gonna pop out as soon as things get, like, as things go bad for them. He'd probably be a last resort sort of thing. Reiner is quite intimidating as a Titan. Kind of a different way than the Beast Titan. Yeah, you do have a chance, but you don't really have backup here. No, people aren't as close by as they were in your last fight. Yes. Reiner can't compare to Annie. He's not... Reiner's not the one that can get hard now. Oh. Oh, nice. Trying to tackle you, but gotta stay on your toes. Oh. Is that doing much? Oh wow, yeah, that's that's doing some damage. Come on, Aaron, take out all of your frustration on Titans on him. You know you want to. That is your home, so that's why I was about to say keep the collateral damage to a minimum. You want to come back here someday. So those are the Thunder Spears, okay. God, I wish I was fast enough to read all that. But I think Bertolt may have had one of those in that box. So, That's probably not a good thing. Ooh, that ODM gear shot kind of made me jump a bit. What is some of these running animations? It's just, yeah, I gotta love how easy the dumb Titans are to kill. And Levi just killing two at once like a boss. Yeah, at least deal with the small fry. Yeah, you'll be in some serious trouble if you do. But they're still so annoying. Is that guy flexing? Yeah, all I have to do is really all you can do is hope that those sacrifices weren't in vain and that we're getting closer to having a more happy existence. Okay, that looked a little bit weird. You do say that. And you were in K, that is basically a mountain. They're even glaring at him, I think. You're, you're not the only one. Let's not think that way, dude. And boom! Oh, breaking more buildings, I see. This definitely is going better than it was last time. You don't have to resort to the wrestling moves this time. You can just punch. Yes, but phrasing. Yes, Sharon, smash Reiner. Oh no, is he gonna... Ah, I got my foot! Well, oh god, he's gonna throw him. No, he's gonna... Oh! He's gonna do that. These poor roof tiles, what do they ever do to you? Is he gonna still just keep slamming him against stuff? Because you might want to do something about that, Aaron. Oh, wow. Wow, that did some damage. Okay, Aaron, are you okay? Can you get back up? Well, Aaron actually doesn't seem as hurt as I thought he would. Hopefully. Things are kind of up in the air right now with this fight. Okay, so hopefully that's not what Berthold had in that box behind him. Hopefully I was mistaken on that. Yeah, I do remember how useless you were in that fight. I guess this is meant to deal with that. So we need a better tech. Yeah, hardened punch is doing decently. Yeah, that would go a long way if we could actually kill them and the Beast Titan. Okay. I want to see these things in action. Well, they seem impressed. Oh, wow. That tree never stood a chance. Okay. Thunder Spear. Guess we'll find out. Not very comforting, but okay. At least it's something. I want to try that right about now. Oof. Back to our wrestling. Oof. Come on, Aaron, break his arm and everything else. Oof. Well, there we go. We got him off us. I guess that's something. He just kept rolling. Mikasa? I hope. Well that's Hanji, so not Mikasa. They are. We're not gonna use our blades, right? Or you don't know. You're about to find out, but they got so close. Right up close and personal, too. Right to the eyes. That was the name. That should definitely do something if it's got there. And boom. Yeah, good luck now, Reiner. Can't see, can you? Right, so you mean like recoil? Yeah, very situational weapon. So we pretty much gotta make this count. Ooh. Okay, let's blow. Oh. Yeah, quite a shockwave. So can we actually pull Reiner out of there? That'd be something. Yeah, let's do it again. I know they're not gonna really want to kill Reiner, but gotta have to. Yeah, you really need to be prepared for this before we got here. You've had plenty of time to come to terms with this. What do you do, Reiner? Do we have a plan for this? Well, do you have a plan for this? Well then, I think Reiner may start to regret his choices now. Boom. So many What, seriously? What? The episode just started. What are you talking about? To be continued. That was not 22 minutes. No, I refuse to accept that. I... Oh, that's... It's been a while since I've been bothered this much by a freaking cliffhanger. Oh god. I knew there was some aspect of Attack on Titans I did not miss, and it was this one. The freaking TV continued. Man, I was so into that too. I was so blindsided by that to be continued, you don't even know. Uh, I did get a little bit emotional once they started to hesitate about finishing Reiner off. Because I know how much they've all been through together and how that's really sucks to be put in this situation. Okay, that was the 14th episode of Shingeki no Titan. And yeah, this episode, we pretty much had to fight back against Reiner's group and their plan. And their plan is basically to, trap us and pretty much, yeah, basically trapping us. And killing the horses to do so. That's pretty much their plan. Because the scouts really can't do much without horses. I mean, home is a long ways away from Shinganshina, and that's not a. You're not going to be able to really do that walk. I mean, just supplies. You would run out of supplies very quickly, and you would eventually get to the point where you're slowed down or stopped completely, and you just be easy Titan food. Basically, the long and short of it is that the horses die, we all die. That's kind of the idea that they have there. So we make our stand here, we live or we die here. Is pretty much what it comes down to. So our plan is to protect the horses. Originally, our biggest priority was protecting Eren, but now that the horses, they're the new priority. So much so, in fact, that Eren is now the bait to protect the horses. So, wrap your mind around that one. So yeah, he transformed, which seemed very counterintuitive to what they were saying, before. Like, hey, Reiner, yoo-hoo, and just ran off. Like, you could tell by the way he appeared and ran away that he was clearly bait. And Reiner figured that out after a minute or two of contemplation about the subject, and decided he was okay with that, and that he needed to pursue him. Kind of very, very similar to Erwin's idea of like, if this is a trap, I guess we're falling into it, so let's go, guys. It was a little bit like that, reminded me of that. Because, because they can't have Eren, like, run over there, then climb up the wall, and then get behind the Beast Titan for a pincer move. Like, the enemy does not want that to happen. So, that's kind of... And also, the enemy doesn't want Eren to be able to use a coordinator ability and stuff like that. So, for them, Eren is still a pretty big priority. So that's kind of what they have to focus on. And speaking of Erwin, we actually had some internal monologue stuff with him about, his motivations and his priorities and stuff like that. He really wants to get to the basement, so he really does sound like the typical Attack on Titan watcher. So he's like, okay, if things go south, we all die. I could probably still make it to that basement. That was kind of funny. But, yeah, it's really just getting into how the journey that we've been on, how many people have died. We've lost a lot of strength. Like the whole rescuing Eren thing from when, Bertholdt and Reiner stole him and went to the forest with Ymir and all that. Like, we lost a lot of people, a lot of scouts during that. And yeah, right now the Survey Corps is really weak as a result. But we're pretty much putting everything we have into this mission to seal up the walls, the gates. We only sealed up 1 out of 2 of them. Well, I guess the Beast Titan was happy enough to seal up the other one, but that was supposed to happen when we were like on the other side of it, I would assume. But at the very least, where the horses are on the other side of it. Because I think the plan was to seal up both sides, then kill everything in there. So I guess they would have to be on the other side for that. And then they could go over with their maneuver gear and all that. So yeah, I don't know. I never looked at the details of the plan, but the point is things have not completely gone to plan for anyone, really, which is funny. But anyway, what else was there to say about the episode? Let me skim through it real quick. Well, we got the Reiner Eren fight, of course, which was cool. We haven't seen this kind of action since, you know, their previous fight, which had a lot of wrestling moves, and so did this one too. But Eren has a new technique now. He can get hard in specific spots to maximize his hardness, and then smash Reiner with it. So that's what he did, you know? He just gets all hard and boom, right to Reiner's face. And that went pretty well for the most part, but Reiner's still strong. He's still a skilled warrior, so it's not as if Eren went Super Saiyan and now is able to just completely destroy Reiner. That's not the case. He's just closer to Reiner's level now. And they are more evenly matched, I would say, than they were in their first fight. So, also the scouts have something called the Thunder Spear, which is not what I thought it was at all, which is nothing new. It's actually it's basically just an explosive, like a little missile, I guess, that's supposed to just blow holes in Reiner's armor, so it would be easier to, you know, penetrate, basically. So if you could, like, blow some holes near the nape and then attack that same spot again, yeah, you could just kill Reiner. And it seemed like that happened. Like, they blew a lot of that off and then did it again, and then you could actually see it inside. Like, Reiner could see it from where he was. It was like, oh crap, where do I escape to? And then boom. So it's possible Reiner just died there. I find it hard to believe that he would die this early in this conflict, but I don't see what he could do about that. Like, I know Titan shifters, I know they do have some of these abilities they can use in their normal human form, but I would assume that doesn't really apply when you have the Titan around you, if you know what I mean. Like, if for say he got stabbed while he was in the Titan, but he still had the Titan form active, like, he wouldn't be able to heal that, right? Because his Titan energy still expanded around him in the Titan, you know, mecha, basically. So I assume that you can't just use your regular Titan abilities on your person when you're in full-on Titan form. I don't think it works that way. And if it doesn't work that way, I don't see how Reiner could get out of that. That was pretty bad. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to kill him, but because this is anime. I mean, in real life, of course, he would die if he had no supernatural protection there. But at the very least, if he doesn't do anything there, he's out of the fight. At the very least. So, yeah. I wonder if Bertholdt will make a move, though. If Bertholdt's where I think he is, then he's not close enough to do anything to help this. Like, at all. He's over by the Beast Titan. But we still have not got any confirmation on where he is. Like, I didn't really see any holes in the box. Like, if I knew exactly what part of the episode that was, I would go back to it real quick and check. I didn't see any holes, but it was probably somewhere. Like, that's got to be where Bertholdt is. I don't see nothing else would make sense to have those breathing holes. So that's got to be where he is. And yeah, their plan has to be with Bertholdt that if things go really, really south, you know, and Beast-Titan's in danger, Bertholdt just pops out all big leg and then steps on the scouts. Like, that's got to be what their plan with Bertholdt is, like the last resort. I don't know what else Bertholdt would be for, unless they just really don't want him involved in the fight for whatever reason. Because I know the Colossal Titan's not really much of a fighter the same way a lot of the other Titans are. He pretty much just, anything he's ever done, he basically just stands in one spot to do it, or lays in one spot, because that's a lot. I know Titan's way less than you would think, but still, when you're that big, you can't really just walk around and fight. Like, I don't think it works very well. Yeah, if Titans weighed as much as you'd think they would, he definitely wouldn't be walking around anywhere. But yeah, every time we've seen him, like when he first blew the hole in the wall, he appeared right in front of it, you know, where he didn't have to walk, kicked it, and then disappeared. Like, you can kind of infer that he can't really walk around like a normal Titan would, run around in a silly way. Which we did see in this episode, some silly Titan traveling and all that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all I really had to say on the episode. Reiner did talk about shifting his consciousness when the blade stabbed him. I guess that's a thing Titans can do, and I guess that explains the eyes were one in the back of his head thing. It's also kind of weird. But, yeah, I still can't believe he just cliffhangered me like that. One of these days I'm going to learn my lesson and just watch this show when it's all out, you know, the entire season's out, but I guess it's kind of too late to do that now. Anyway, good episode, look forward to more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.